Zadler got ahead of Chetelborsch. So here's the start list for the second semi-final, which is already in progress. Russia, Denmark, New Zealand, Cuba, Britain, and then the great Mahe Drysdale in lane 6. Actually, he's not in lane 6, he's not started. So just 5 scullers in this race, and Mahe Drysdale is on my start list, but I haven't received notice of a withdrawal, so apologies for that. But the Olympic champion is not in this race. We're looking at Britain's Harry Leask from Leander Club, and just 21 years of age. 22 years of age, sorry, coached by Dan Moore. As we see the race unfold, and we'll go through to 1,000 metres. So we're now live, and that's no surprise that Robbie Manson has dominated this event. The New Zealander who burst on the scene last year with the world's best time. He's not the tallest of guys, only 1 metre 89, 6'2". He's not the heaviest at 87 kilos either, but boy, does he have an incredible power-packed frame.
Well, Robbie Manson, he's so efficient, isn't he? And we saw him just have a fantastic year last year, and then a disappointing World Championships. He's going to want to put that right this season and take it the whole way through.
So we've got a withdrawal in this race, Greg. Mahe Drysdale not racing, which is, I guess, significant. Must be something wrong with him there. So Robbie Manson's out in front. The Cuban, Fournier Rodriguez, took 6th place in Belgrade, but importantly, a silver medal in the Worlds behind Andrei Sinek, the Czech sculler who took World Cup 1 but isn't at this event. See Fournier Rodriguez, very distinctive, you know, upright, really doesn't care too much if he's in the qualifying position. There's a feeling that we've yet to see what this man can do if he really puts the hammer down, Greg.
Fournier Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Well, he's such a strong man, isn't he? And I think he'll like this tailwind. He's quite upright style there. Hopefully see him returning to his best. He was only 6th 3 weeks ago, first time out in Belgrade, so he'll want to do better than that here as we take a nice look in here at the Danish sculler.
Danish sculler's got to be pleased with that scull, hasn't he?
Well, he was 4th in Belgrade, so he wants to get into the final again here, but the form and the field is stronger today, and he's still got work to do, I think.
Just 24 years of age. Robbie Manson went through the 1,500 metre mark in a couple of seconds quicker than Tim Olanaska. So I think he will come to the finish as favourite to take this title, should he qualify. There he goes. This is his 3rd race here. They had the time trial, then the quarterfinals yesterday. It's a tough day for these men. Fournier Rodriguez hanging on. Sverre Nielsen will take that 3rd qualifying slot. There isn't really anybody close to sculler on this side. That's the British sculler, Harry Leask. Great scull from the young Brit. 22-year-old, coached by Dan Moore. Endeavouring to get past the Dane, but I don't think he's going to make it. So it's the New Zealander, 6:47, 3 seconds quicker. Denmark and Cuba photo finish. It looked like Nielsen just pipped Fournier Rodriguez, and Britain, a very good scull in 4th place, not quite good enough. Rybachev back in 5th for Russia.
So we see Robbie Manson there, pleased with his scull. At that high rate of striking, he won't mind the tailwind. As you say, Harry Leask from Great Britain just pushing the pace on, causing a sprint finish there, and I think the B final will represent progress from him. He was 14th 3 weeks ago, so yeah, progress there from the young British sculler.
He's got a nice beard thing going, Robbie Manson, hasn't he?
He does, and this man's got a nice upper body strength thing going.
He's a bit like Ollie Zeidler, you know, in terms of his physique. Fournier Rodriguez, you know, similar. Zeidler's got massive upper body strength. So, there it is. Clear win for Robbie Manson, as it was for Tim Olanaska in the first semi-final. Fournier Rodriguez and Sverre Nielsen take the qualifying slots for tomorrow's A final. And there is confirmation, just a second and a half between the first 3 scullers. Mahe Drysdale didn't start.